What is going on, all my fellow nerds and geeks? I got some pretty cool pickups today, a chase, and some other Halloween stuff from this week. So let's just get right into it. Some cool stuff dropped at HQ. So I'll start with the Wednesday release, and I am doing this collection. So when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And being Halloween themed, I love Halloween stuff. And that is the Trick or Sweet Bear. It was the Wednesday release, Care Bear. So it's got all of the current line, and I've got everything in this set. I've got all the chases and the limited edition ones. I haven't got the commons yet. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this set yet. I haven't decided. I'm getting it for someone, but I haven't decided who I'm giving it to yet. I've got a couple ideas of who I want to give it to. So, but just the basic Care Bear, little witch, got the little thing on her tummy there. So pretty cool. They did have some more of these today. So it's not like a super hard one to get, but definitely want to have it in the collection. And speaking of today, the release for today was actually one that I was pretty interested in. I thought it was kind of cool being Halloween themed. And it is the Halloween Freddy. And I really, really like the colors on this. Oh, maybe. There we go. So I love the way they did the box. I am going to pull this guy out of the package, though, because I want to see what he looks like. I actually got there, and they were gone. Ooh, there we go. They were gone when I got there, but they did tell us they were going to release some more tomorrow and Tuesday. So one of the guys there was like, I don't really want it, and he just gave me the one that he had. So and I really like the way they have the colors on this. This is really, really cool. So you've got your Dracula, but they did these really cool red chrome kind of highlights here, like on his crown and on the inside of his cape. His tie there, so really cool. I do really like this. Yeah, when I saw it, I ran down, and like I said, when they were gone, I was like, oh, that stinks. But I was like, well, that's one thing about the groups and stuff that we're in is there's a lot of really cool collectors and stuff, and they're always willing to help out. He didn't really want one, so he just gave me his. So the other thing they actually had today, which we were all sitting there kind of talking and just chit-chatting and doing whatever, and then they started bringing some stuff out from the back. And they brought out a lot of times when you're at HQ, you'll see they'll come out and they'll have boxes, and on the boxes they'll say like a sample box or something like that. And so we figured there'd be something kind of good. They did drop all of the Austin Powers pops today at the HQ in sampler boxes and stuff, so just kind of new stuff will come up, and they had some of the New York Comic Con stuff, some of that. None of the things I was really interested in, some FYE exclusives and that kind of stuff. But when I saw this is one I've been kind of going back and forth about. But I figure I'd get it just in case I decide to collect the line. This is a good one to have, and that is the chase here of the Audrey. So the Target exclusive one will be kind of a tricky one to get, is this guy here. But I figure like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to collect this line yet, but I figure they had a whole case of the chases come out, and so I was able to grab one. The only difference between this and let me get my knife out. This and the common is there's a little bit of blood around the mouth. And it's not even a lot. It's hardly even noticeable. So I would probably not even get the common one just because it's the exact same. Some of these boxes do actually come with sealed stickers on the top and bottom. So this one did not have any stickers on it. So but it is still a very big, very detailed. It's super heavy, actually. So there you go. I haven't seen this movie in a really, really long time, but I can still hear the voice saying "feed me." So, yeah, even though I haven't seen this in forever, I can still hear that voice in the back of my head. But it's really a cool detailed pop. I really like the way they did. I mean, you can see on there the different texture on his head there. But yeah, just a little blood around his lips and stuff. That is what makes the chase different than the common. So I might actually have to watch this movie again, because now that I've got this and I've been watching it, I might want to see it again. So then the other day when we were there, they dropped a ton of like New York Comic Con exclusives on the counter, and this is one that I missed out on, and I was kind of like, it was one of the ones I didn't think I'd ever get just because of it being a Toy Tokyo exclusive, and Toy Tokyo exclusives are always ridiculous. If anybody knows, today they dropped their bundles from New York, and I didn't get one. I know of only one person in my personal group of friends that was able to get one of the blue chrome Vegetas or something. I don't do Dragon Ball Z, but they were able to get one of those. They didn't even try for the bundle. I would have liked to have had it just for the Batman, so it stinks I'm not going to be able to get the Batman. There was a couple in the bundle that would have been cool to have, but nothing that I'm going to go out of my way to get. The Batman is the only one that really sucks that I didn't get it. But I did see these get dropped. They did a box of these the other day, and so I had to grab it. And this is the Heavy Metal, the Taarna. I don't even know how to say it. But I remember younger watching this, and it's just a very wild, it's just a wild cartoon. And they had like the Heavy Metal books. I can remember seeing those, and they were always very, very adult, I should say. But let's pull her out and look at her. So she does have her own stand, because she does have a very, very small body. So you got the gold sword. It's like she's got some blood from the little cut on her side. They did a really good job on the armor and stuff for her, for sure. So this is another one that was just kind of like, you know, a one-off that you'd never expect to really see. Very interesting they made this pop, to be honest. I would not think there'd be something that would come out. So really cool to have it in the collection. It's another one that I'm like, yeah, I grabbed it. Just, you never know if you want to collect it later or not, but you just never know with something like this. So being Toy Tokyo, and being that if I ever wanted to collect it in the future, it'd be almost impossible to get a lot of these. So that is it. Just a small little haul for, just want to get a video out. Just felt like doing some talking and stuff. So that was it. I am over 800 subscribers now. I think I'm like up to 834. I'm super happy. Thank you everyone for liking and subscribing and being part of this group of mine, and follow me on Instagram at NerdSmithing for any of the stuff that I drop. I really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there and that bell if you want to get notified for when I drop new stuff. And as always, don't forget to stay awesome, people.